I'm back. I'm back right now. Right now, I'm back. I'm in the seat. Listen, I haven't done a video like this in well over a decade. You know why? Because I just haven't felt like doing it. But you know what I'm doing? I did it. I'm doing it today because I feel... There we go. Something like that. Anyway, I'm doing a video because I'm inspired. This literally inspired me to like turn the camera on. You guys, last night I went to this. Look what I did last night on my Friday night. I went to this. And let me tell you something. I had the best time. This production was top shelf. I'm not talking bottom shelf, happy hour. I'm not talking prime time dinner. I'm talking top shelf, on the top shelf, dusted off bottles of like premium. All right? How many times, first of all, I don't even know, is this called Seussical the Musical or Seussical the Musical? Because, I mean, I think I'm from New Jersey and I'm going to say Seussical the Musical because that's kind of like the way everybody in the audience was pronouncing it. Seussical, I'm going to Seussical. Oh, my kid's in Seussical. I got to get into it, you guys. I got to get into it. It was so good. Let's just start really. Who cares? Nobody cares. Let's get to this. That's what I ring camera in the cast. It's like, I don't know how much my ticket was, but I would have paid double my ticket price. Let's say my ticket was like, I don't know, ×2. Because I would have paid ×2. I probably would have paid ×3. I would have probably paid $75 for this show for a good seat and feel like I got my money's worth because this cast, number one, I'm going to start with number one. It doesn't mean number one is first place. It just means that number one was printed first in the program, The Cat in the Hat. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. You were absolutely incredible. Like you kept me in stitches. You kept me like, I couldn't wait for you to come back on stage. You were so funny. Your choices, your time, I mean, everything about you was perfect. And like, I don't know you. And I hope, you know what? You don't know. I might be go seeing another show that you're in. I might see it. If I find out you're in it, I might go. The little JoJo, the little girl that plays JoJo, little girl, you can sing. Girl, you can sing, and you have wonderful stage presence, and you were an absolute treat to watch on stage, and I'm going to say I knew you when. If I stuck around afterwards, like most normal people do, like if you stuck around afterwards, I would have asked you to sign my playbill because I think you're going to be a little star. Moving on, Horton, Michael Rue. Dear Michael Rue, wherever you are, I did not know you sang like that, Michael. I did not know that you sang like that. Your voice is exquisite, Michael. It was so good. By the way, I don't like when people call you Mike. I feel like Mike, when people would say Mike, I'd always be like, who's Mike? Because Mike changes my oil. Michael, you are a star. I mean, it was just beautiful. Your performance was absolutely amazing. Gertrude, Gertrude, played by Lizzie Stefanik. First of all, you spelled her name wrong in the program, but we're not going to get into that today. That's something that we can all talk about privately offline. Your take on Gertrude was, listen to me, your take on Gertrude was so refreshing. It was so funny and so heartfelt, and like, you know, it was not cookie cutter, girl, because there's nothing cookie cutter about you, Lizzie. Lizzie, they spelled your name wrong in the program, but we're not going to get into that today. Although it's like the first thing I noticed. It's a story for, oh my God, Victoria Lee Kaiser as Maisie. I mean, girl, listen, girl, I don't know what you're doing, but with your life, girl, but I think you need to like get out there because you're a star. I mean, seriously, you have the chops to like do this professionally. What do you need? Like, what do you need to like start? Like, girl, you got to get your ass out there and you got to start like performing professionally because you're like, again, you're top shelf. Amazing performance. Like, seriously, just absolutely incredible. I don't know. I'm not going to go through everybody. Sour Kangaroo, Dear Natalie. Dear Natalie, who played the Sour Kangaroo. I don't know if that's a candy, like a Sour Patch candy, but girl, I did not know you also sang like that. Like, girl, you've got soul. You know what I mean? Like, when you sing, you got soul, girl, and you can feel it way down in here in that spot. I can't say on the video because it's family friendly, but you know what word I'm talking about. And you sang from here, and it came out here, and it was, girl, I don't know you like that. I know you now like that. I know you now like that, and it's a new world between you. I'm sweating because I'm so excited. It's a new world between me and you right now. It's a whole new world. Moving on. The mayor. I don't know you either, Mayor. Gene Soren. I don't know you either. I don't know who you are, but you, like, I kind of think in like, they're gonna get mad at me for saying this. But I think you kind of stole the show. I think the mayor and the mayor's wife, at this performance, I kind of think the mayor and the mayor's wife stole the show. No, I don't. You guys were amazing. The mayor and the mayor's wife, like, incredible. Just absolutely incredible. I could not, like, take my eyes off you guys when you came on stage, but I really got to say who stole the show. Oh my God, they're going to be so... I'm not causing tension. I'm not causing tension in the cast and ripples in the cast, you guys, but the Wickersham brothers stole the show from me. Wickersham brothers, like the Wickersham brothers, they like come out, right, with like their moves, right? And they were like, oh, Wickersham brothers. And it was unbelievable. You guys are the best. Your choreography, Dear Donna in the choreography department. That was incredible what you did. I feel like I say the word incredible too much because it's like, is there another word? I don't know. But unreal, like your choreography was so tight and so creative. And like, you get thing one, thing two, dear thing one, thing two, dear thing one, thing two, dear thing one, dear thing two. I wanted to be thing three. I was considering maybe going up to the director at intermission and being like, look, give me the I'm out of breath, guys. I'm out of breath from all of that. Wickersham took it out of me. Listen to me. I want to go up to the director. I just want to be like, you know what? It's like, put me in Act 2 as thing 3. Because I would have been really happy drawing the curtains. I just loved how you segued the two worlds. And what was his character? Who was he? Aaron Juice Jackson Juice. You just call him Juice. You don't call him Aaron Juice. Don't do that to him. Just call him Juice. That's what in quotations means. When you see something in quotations, you don't have to do that. Juice. You were absolutely terrific in this role. This is a role that you have got in your wheelhouse, man. You were awesome. It was like the juxtaposition between, I mean, if you don't know Juice, you need to familiarize because he is a presence. He is big. He is like a caca, and he's got a very tender, sweet heart, but he's like a gentle giant. He's a gentle giant, and he was with these little ones I don't know what his job was. I think for work, he was like, he like basically like worked in a school, and he taught them things about like marching and their sword. It was like, kind of like West Point. If you don't know what West Point is, if you go to this website called www.google.com, and you type in West Point Academy, like it was like that. It's like, he's West Point. He was like, if West Point was a person, it was Juice. It was Juicy Juice. Juice. You were awesome. Oh no, I think I stopped recording. I think I'm back. I think I hit something. I wanted to make a special shout out to my friend Gabby, who was in the show. Gabby, hi Gabby. I didn't get to see you after the show, but Gabby, I just think you're a dreamboat. You're an absolute dreamboat. And Aiden, it was so great to see you in the show as well with that hair. Listen, your hair, Aiden, dear Aiden. Aiden, I have notes for you, Aiden. Gabby, I love you. Aiden, I have notes for you. I have 2 notes for you. Number 1, the hair. I'm loving it. I said I liked it slicked back. I kind of like it not slicked back. I think I like it wild and free, like it has plans. You know what I mean? Like, I'm into it. But number 2, Aiden, I have a constructive criticism note for you. I've said it before. I'm going to say it. I feel like you need to hear it one more time because I did see you in another show and you were wearing a dark tank top with a white shirt over it. And it's like I can see the colored tank top through the shirt. When you wear a white shirt, you need to have a white tank top on, especially if you're going to be under the colored lights of the theatrical stage. I mean, you did not have it in this show. It was in another show. But Aiden, I meant to tell you that, but I felt like I couldn't tell you that, but I feel like I can tell you that right now in this setting, okay? The entire cast of Seussical, dear Brendan, the director, dear Brendan, the director, you are an alien. What you take, like when you, listen people, for people that don't know, when you get a script, like from these companies, it's so basic. It's like, they don't really give you much. You have to use your imagination, your creativity. So when you go see a show and there's like a production design, that's not in the book, people. That is not in the book. That's called the imagination, okay? This man used his imagination to create this incredible world that was absolutely so heartfelt and colorful and amazing and fun and inspiring and just everything about this world. The color, who did costumes? Shut up. Who did costumes? Who did costumes? Kitty. Dear Kitty, I loved the costumes. I loved, not in the kangaroo world, but in, I don't know what world, I guess it's JoJo's world. I loved the costumes in JoJo's world. I love the costumes in the kangaroo world too. I'm not saying that you split your creativity down the middle and gave one side more attention than the other. I'm just saying I'm drawn to the color palette more of the JoJo world. And I thought, like, your costumes were absolutely, I loved the kangaroo costume. I loved, Natalie, I loved your kangaroo costume. Girl, it was hot in that costume for you. The velour, the velour, 2 icons. Originally criminally funny, 2 icons criminally. I might go see it. Not for Patti LuPone. I've seen her already. Not that she's not like, you know, a deity, but it's kind of more like Mia Farrow. I'm kind of like into the she. If you watched The Watcher, back to the show. Wait a minute. Running the 9th through, it's like the last weekend to go see this. This video is very long. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Dear Miss Amethyst, I met this is Miss Amethyst. I don't have a picture of her, but this is for P.S. Miss Amethyst, this is for you. I just met Amethyst this week. I met Amethyst coincidentally this week. By the way, I got a snow globe. It's like, I love flamingos in the summertime. I think my husband got this for me, right? It's just like, it's a little extra. It was just so sweet. It was just on my desk last night when I came home from work. I mean, when I came back from Seussical the Musical, it was on my desk. Listen, I met Amethyst this week. Let me tell you something about Amethyst. Amethyst, you stole the show, Amethyst. You stole the show. She says to me, I met her this week. Long story, none of your business. But I'm talking to this broad, and I find out, oh, she's like, okay, whatever, we're connected. And she says, oh, yeah, I'm in Seussical the Musical, too. And I was like, oh, you are? And she's like, yeah, I play Vlad. I was like, I don't know who that is. You know how many times I've seen this show? I've seen this show so many times. The lady tells me she's playing Vlad. I have no idea who Vlad is. Oh, my God, Vlad came out. When Vlad came out, girl, when Vlad came out, girl, I was like, oh, my God, that's Amethyst. And for a second there, I was like starstruck. Amethyst, I'm starstruck by you. And the Grinch. Standout the Grinch. The Grinchy Grinch. The little Grinch in your makeup. And another one in your little hot Christmas costume. You were incredible. The whole show is just so well done. Go see it. The orchestra, I'm not even calling it a band. Like I like to call it a band. It's not a band. It's an orchestra. And I felt like I was on Broadway. Or as the older people say, Broadway. I felt like I was on Broadway. The band was amazing. Everything about this show was amazing, including, you guys, you know how I love a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I love a Reese's. If you have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup at your concession stand, are you kidding me? I will pay up to $5 for that. Gladly. But you know what? You can't bring stuff into the theater. You can't bring the food into the theater. But you know what? I break rules. I'm a rule breaker. Don't tell Brendan. Don't tell Brendan. Brendan, press pause. I brought this into the theater. I put it in my bag. It's like melted. It's like melted. I got punished. I got punished for breaking the rules. But you know what? Let's break it open and see what it looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Looks like this. And then it looks like this. So I don't know where you're buying your Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but they don't do well in the heat. So in other news and current events, Seussical the Musical, premier theater company, it was, go bring your kids. Bring your kids, bring your grandma. Go get out of the house. Stop watching like boring television. Go out of the house. Go take your family to see the show. It's running for like today and tomorrow. I know I'm late to the party, but I don't like to go see your show first week, and I don't like you coming to my show first week either. I'm telling you that right now. Those that are like, oh, we got to go first week opening. Don't come. You come at the second week. That's when you do it. Back to you in the studio, Suzanne. Seussical.